Hi friends, this is Moulali. Today we are going to discussion about properties of wet steam. Properties of properties of properties of wet steam. So every steam has some properties. In this properties of wet steam, first one is enthalpy of wet. Enthalpy of wet steam. Enthalpy of wet steam. And second one is specific volume of wet steam. Specific volume of wet steam. And third one is entropy of wet steam. Entropy of wet steam. So these are the three properties of wet steam. In this first one is enthalpy of wet steam. Enthalpy of wet steam. We are going to discuss about enthalpy of wet steam first. First of all, if 1 kg of wet steam 1 kg of wet steam has a dryness fraction capital X, it will consist of x kg of dryness steam or dry steam and 1 minus kg of 1 minus x kg of saturated water of saturated water. So this is about saturated water. 1 kg of wet steam has a dryness fraction x. It will consist of x kg of dryness steam and of 1 kg of saturated water. So in this enthalpy of wet steam, enthalpy of wet steam, H wet is equal to enthalpy of saturated water plus enthalpy of dry steam. So the equation is H wet is equal to 1 minus x HF plus XHG. So here 1 HF minus XHF plus X into Hg. Therefore that is called HF plus X into HF Hg minus HF. This is the equation. So H wet is equal to HF plus X into HFG. So this is the enthalpy of wet steam. Now second one is Second one is specific volume of wet steam. Specific volume of steam. In this specific volume of steam, specific volume of wet steam is equal to volume of saturated water or steam plus volume of dry steam, that is called V wet is equal to 1 minus x Vf plus xVg. This is the equation. When W is very small, compared to Vg, and then 1 minus x Vw is often neglected. So therefore V is neglected. Therefore V wet is equal to x into Vg. This is the equation. Therefore, so now coming to the third, entropy of wet steam. So third one, entropy of wet steam. So entropy of the wet steam, total entropy of wet steam, measured above 0 degrees centigrade, that is 273 Kelvin, is the sum of entropy of water and entropy of the water, entropy of evaporation. So this is evaporation. So in this entropy of water, so in this entropy of water, consider 1 kg of water be heated at constant pressure from 273 Kelvin to Tg. Let dq be the heat transferred at absolute temperature, capital T, from the definition ds is equal to dq by T, but in this equation, but dq is equal to c dt, where c is equal specific heat of water, that is equal to 4.2 kilojoule kg per Kelvin. Therefore ds is equal to c dt by t. So this is the equation. So integrating this equation, integrating is equal to sf is equal to c integral t g 273 dt by t. So sf is equal to c log e tg by 273. So ASF is equal in the equation finding c is dot log e tg by 273d. Now coming to entropy of evaporation. So in entropy of evaporation, if x is the dryness fraction of water, steam, then that transferred during evaporation at Tg is xfg. Therefore entropy of evaporation S E is equal to xf x hf g by Tg, capital T small g. Here entropy of wet steam is equal to SF plus SE. So that is called S wet is equal to C log E Tg by 273 plus X HFG by Tg. For dryness fraction x is equal to 1. Therefore specific heat Hs is equal to Hf plus HFG. Entropy of dry steam is equal to Sg is equal to C log E Tg by 273 plus HFG by Tg. This is the equation of total 3 properties of these are the equations for properties of wet steam. In this properties of wet steam, First one is in this property of wet stream. First one is three types here. First one is enthalpy of wet stream. Second one is specific volume of wet stream. Third one is entropy of wet stream. So we have discussed all the three parts equations about properties of wet stream. Thank you friends. If you like this video, share it and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.